Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Jump in finds the mark. Player 2 has the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Throws them to start the corner pressure. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Reacts to the throw. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Takes a trip. The pressure is so intense here. Ends the round with a punish counter. Living in the opponent's head rent-free right now. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Nails the anti-air. Goes for the jump-in. Was looking for that jump attack. It's a good spot to use the super. Hits back with the overdrive vertical. Scrapping it out up close. In with the roll attack. What'll happen here? Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Jumps, throw is denied. What a read! Going on the offensive? That's a counter. A real test of nerves here. Walls flat into the guard break. Closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here's the road! Alright! Eat this! Here's the road! Subaru Spirit! Eat this! Here's the road! Subaru Spirit! Eat this! Alright! Eat this! Eat this! Here's the road! Eat this! Here comes a new challenger!
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Blocks the jump in. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Both players with no drive in the tank, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Mike charges forward. KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that delivers the pain right to their doorstep? Jumps? Misses the drive impact. You do not want to whiff an impact. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gate, experiencing burnout. Player 2 hits him with a stop and pop. That combo did decent damage. Charges forward. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Gutsy play with the grab. KO! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? The last round, it's now or never, connects with the throw. Player 1 makes it look easy. Perfect gauge management. Here comes a bit. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Player 2 lost nothing but air. Ooh, what a smart throw. Slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter. Goes off beat with the aerial rolling. Perfect execution with the anti-airs. Getting up close and turns out. Even the slightest hit may end the round. They can't afford any mistakes. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Player low heavy, but no go. Here comes the corner pressure. The buffet is open. Oh, it's enough. Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Throws them. Big throws. A jump, brushes that off and keeps going. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 2 has the life advantage. Time to sit on the lead. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Starts with a jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 1 chases them down. Knockdown. The entire situation. They can't afford to make good heads-up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. The fighters are like super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Hits them with a stop and bomb. Put the exclamation point on that with an OD and shout on earth, cranking it up. Their low knew the throw was coming. There's a burnout. Blocks the low kick. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Who's gonna take it? They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Hudson closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. There's the soup with the lariat. Ooh, what a smart throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Player 2 is on the brink of disaster. Raw super hard incoming. Couldn't handle the heat of the round, but now they're getting cooked in the air fryer. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this. Nothing stops this train. Put the bit of stank on that with an overdrive on. There's a burnout. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. This is it. Noticeable life lead. They are done. Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game.
Here comes a new challenger. Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Gets a good read on their opponent. Lots of aggression from both sides. The cross-up connects. Solid combo. What's going to follow the combo? Whiffs the throw. Okay, they trade hits. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Neither of them willing to get some. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jumping. How will they take advantage of every charges forward? Can't tech the throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Player 2 hits them with a stop and pop. There's a change of sides. Gets out of the corner. Back step rolling attack. Block. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Knockdown and noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? The Gladiator tries them open. Oh, here he closes it out. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps in. Throws them to negate the block. The throw misses. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Grabs them, takes a trip. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Decides to meet them in the air. Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Very solid corner switch. They break things off to take a quick breather. Backstep rolling attack. Player two will look to apply pressure here. What'll happen here? Shout up first, cranking it up in there. Player two on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jump in. Going on the offensive, delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Pushing through with the Gladiator. Vertical rolling attack. Get out of here. Scrapping it out up close. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Both fighters planning something? Player one will look to apply pressure here. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Hanging on for dear life. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. It's time for the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Like super art to show them what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Oh, you gotta spend it if you're in it to win it. All out with the ground shave cannonball. Player two may be able to pull a fast one, especially with the super art ready. Tons of space connects with the throw. Amazing. Player one can't let it doesn't touch the throw. Player one gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? No go for the throw. Still slugging it out here. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Player two is using their drive liberally. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. frees them. Neither of them willing to back off. Takes a trip. Not shy with the grab. The pressure is in there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? In with a backstep roll. Brushes that off and keeps going. Safely increases their throw level. Vertical rolling attack. Get out of here. Whiffs with that huge attack. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impact. Oh, the throw connects. Smart play with the throw. Can they create an opportunity? Drive impact misses. The drive impact doesn't work. Strong critical. What's gonna happen? Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all in this critical art to deal the cash money damage they need. Can they use their resources? Flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Rushes in. Trouble from up top. Brushes that off and keeps going. Goes off beat with the aerial rolling. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. This could lead to some big damage. Goes hunting and bags a cat. Amazing. Player 2 weak wall splat into the guard break. Side switch. What's next? Player 2 is in a very capsule on the toe. Oh, here we go. Absolutely relentless. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Doesn't test and throw. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Give me your best!
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Wow, shut down. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something.
What?
Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Life lead opens up. What a clutch side kick there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Life hits him with a stopping block. Very slick with the combo. That combo did decent damage. The quarter makes it tough. Oh, what's this? Baits out the attack and gets the punish count. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to draw critical. What's gonna happen? Marisa delivering the goddess of the hunt. Heavy damage incoming. The next touch may decide this round. Here comes the corner pressure. Tons of space between the fighters now. Unleashing the beast and ready to play mix-up. A jump in. Get the side switch. Both of them back flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
Rushes in. Jumps in. Sets up with the jump in. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? This is gonna be bad news. Hits back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Sick super armor you. What's next? Super armor. Cold and calculated. Things are about to get wild here. What are you jumping in for? Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Player 2 chases them down. Takes a trip. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Next hit will end the round. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Trying to read each other here? Gets them. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Grabs them. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Hits back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Denies the jump in. Goes for the jump in. So little life pay. Oh. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Parries the attack. The throw connects for counter hit damage. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Decent damage. What's next? The cross-up's good. Sticks the combo. Will that drive impact get punished? Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Down to the wire. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. takes a trip. Jumps up. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Will that drive impact get punished? You do not want to miss an impact. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Grabs and throws them away. Going in, max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Just goes for it at this range. Player hits him with a stop and pop. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Turning all 3 bars for the ground shave cannonball. Unleashing the beast. A single hit will do it. Dangerous range here. Burns out. So, what's next? Low heavy, but no go. Both sides getting what a finish. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? This is it. Vertical rolling attack. Get out of here. They were waiting for it. Ooh, does them dirty. Okay, here we cross up attack. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Knuckle wakes them up. Nothing stops this train. Looking changes the flight plan. Crowns them from above. Are we going to see a comeback here? What a finish! Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
A new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Difficult situation for a throw. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Good anti-air. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. No good umpire. Beautiful setup with that attack. Sticks the combo. Oh, whiffs the throw. Knockdown. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Gets him. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital. Grabs him. That throw will do some good damage. Charges forward. In with a backstep forward. What'll happen here? Hits him with a stop and pop. Bumps up. Wrapping it out up close. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. It's back with the overdrive vertical. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until the burnout activates. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Got connects with the throw. What's next? This is a critical moment. Flatline zone. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting. This delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Well-timed corner switch. Gets out of the corner. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Takes a trip. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Throws them to start the corner pressure. All right, what's coming up next?
They can't squander this punish counter chance.
Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both hits him with a stop and pop.
Dashes, vertical rolling attack. Get out of here.
Barely blocked.
The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage.
He's back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Burnout activates.
Ooh, you never know what can happen here.
Looking for it and whiffs. They're wide open.
Goes hunting and bags a catch.
Player 2
Crowns him from above.
Player 2
is in a very good fire coming through.
Will they gamble some? Will this super art do anything? Breaks through with the throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes for the surprise rush in. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Steps in for the throw. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Checks with the projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Was looking for that jump attack. Throws him. What's next? The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Jumps in. Anything could happen. Springs forward with the drive rush. One combo can end this round right now. Takes in the throw. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Grabs them. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Throws them. What's next? Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive game. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Jumps and hits them with a stop and pop. Big throw. Knockdown and super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Jumps up, flashes them with a jackknife. Oh, here we go. Big drive gauge difference here with little life left. Shrugs that off. This is gonna hurt. Denied. Just what they were after. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. They trade. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? All right. Still slugging it out here. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Looking for a way to incorporate their drive. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner switch. The super up. This is gonna be bad news. One combo can end this round right now. Grabs him. Backstep. Burnout activates. Quick breather. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Okay, creating some space here. In there! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Immediate jump in. Who's going to start things off? They were right to be on guard there. Close them. What's next? Closes the gap for the grab. Hits them with a stopping block. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. What'll happen here? Looking for a chance. Breaks the block with a throw. Knockdown and... grabs and throws him away. Oh, says no to the impact. One chance here may end this match. In there! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. All the throw connects. Jackknife maximum cut clean through him. Anti-air in the clutch. Player 2 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Ooh, what a smart throw! With super arts into clutch anti-air. Dangerous range here. Reads the throw and escapes. It's denied. Drops them from the air. Fires off an air flasher. We're using a fireball to force a reaction. This is a burns out. Looking for a hole. Shotogeki to the face. The projectile hits. Fantastic positioning on show during that round. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
A new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Fight without
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes for the surprise rush in. Whoa, hold on. There's a punish count. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. All right, the cross-up's good. Sticks the combo. Well-timed corner switch. This is the range where things get perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jumps up. Close him. What's next? Closes the gap for the grab. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Big offer. Hits him with a stopping block. Smart, experiencing burnout. Cross up. Untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
A new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Player 2 with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. Nails the anti-air. Taking stock. Neither of them willing to back off here. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Grabs them. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Miraculous grab. Brushes that off and keeps going. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Double lariat and now... Nice double lariat. Or they get the stun. This is a huge offense. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Start things off with a jump in. A super art. This is the kind of move that ends games. Dagui's gonna take off some chunky damage. Just break their spines and their spirits with this. Back dashes for space. Player crowns him from above. This unleashes some big damage. Looking anti-air in the clutch. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so tense. Low heavy, but no go. Just go for it. Totsugeki to the face. Okay, here gets them in the air. Player 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. In with a backstep roll. Backstep rolling attack. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. All right, still slugging it out here. Coming through. Big, low, reaching heavy. Down to the wire. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Jumps in. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Blades them from the sky. Both fighters are barely hanging in there, but someone's gotta act. Experiencing burn if the low heavy connected. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Catches them dozing off. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. That drive impact is blocked. Forcefully closes the gap. There's the wall splash. They can't do anything now. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 1 hits him with a stop and pop. Player 1 can't use it. It's a good spot to use the super. Turning all three bars for the ground save cannonball. Unleashing the beast. A quick breather. Player 1 in dire drops him hard. A super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 1 flipping the script with a turnaround super. Tons of space between the fighters now. One of them closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Big time whip. Solid anti-air. The low. Smart stuff, poking out that range to zone the opponent. Sets up with the jump in. Both fighters just sat and waited for this opening. Reach out and hug them. Things are very tense as this exchange continues. Okay, here we go. Looking impact, squash. There's the soup with the lariat. Amazing. There's a burn. How did they anticipate that jump in? Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? All right, first round. What's going to happen? Great block on that ambiguous cross-up. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Was that a good decision? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Parries the attack and the low kick is blocked. Had the radar up and running. Player 2 is almost KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Can't tech the throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Player charges forward. Going in. Untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Getting careless and missing a drive impact like that will leave you wide open. The counter is blocked. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Life lead opens up. Jumps up. Gets the counter hit throw. They don't need to go for experiencing burnout. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. They come from the brink like that? What a comeback! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Stay down!
Nice vertical roll there. They trade hits, and now throws them. What's next? That throw will do some good damage. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Smart play with the throw. A quick breather. Jumps up. Grabs and throws them away. Knockdown and player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Digs in deep to get that drive. Player 2 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
A new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. Fight. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Was that a good decision? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Player one chases them down. Add a little super juice into this combo for more KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? The Gladius blows them away. They hit each other. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. Were they baiting them into that? That combo did deep. Ooh, what a smart blow. Looking for a chance. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Neither fighter is showing any signs of backing down. Just go for it. Wow, reads the counterattack. Turn blows them away. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Final round. Who will the fighting game gods clutch anti-air? The super doesn't hit. Player one will look to nothing stops this train. Spends the lead. More fuel to the fire. Hook them up. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Player one has the super gauge advantage. Super armor. Home and calculate. Oh man, this is a scary range. What a finish. Player two is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. We are here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talking? Hits them with a stopping bomb. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Was that a good decision? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Combo with the target combo. Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. Damn, scores an important armor break. Are they thinking about how to steal this round? KO! Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Grabs them. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? The low heavy is denied. Hits them with a stopping bomb. A quick breather. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Going in. Throw whips. Raids them from the sky. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. One chance here may end this match. Finishes it with the anti-air. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Going on the offensive? A jump in? Good decision with that throw. Hits them with the counter throw. Getting up, that throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super up. Nothing stops this train. Somehow manages. Ooh, the drive impact for a punish. Noticeable life lead. Is it come? Are you kidding me? I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Backstep rolling attack. Grabs him. Was well in range to score the throw. Holds out with the block. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Taking stock. Player one is maintaining KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The jump-in is denied. Things are slow going right now. Player two in dire straits with burnout. Going in. Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. out of drive game. Now's the time. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Side switch in the corner. Player 1 KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Throws him. Smart play with the throw. A jump crowns him from above. Player 2 with a slight lead drives it back, misses. Player 1 can't let pumps the brakes on the impact. A jump in. Comes for them with the back. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Trouble from up top. Oh my God, they just chunked it up. Connects with the throw. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Flatlines them. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.